or is it Got Game or Game V or whoever Irate Gamer works for?
Well, I think the thing underneath that was I don't know if he works for anybody or not. I know that he is a YouTube partner, but I do know that he has there's like other users on YouTube that, as far as I've heard, once again this is speculation. I'm not here to start any wars or don't want any fanboy wars going on or anything. But I have heard that he's had like other people on YouTube that like look out for videos that might say anything. Like that Armac rant video. Hey, I mean it was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was
somebody, no matter what I was doing, if I was making higher caliber videos on YouTube, you're right. But if I was, I'll never be that talented. But if I was, and someone else made a rant like that on me, I would do everything in my power to get that shut down. Whether it was me or a couple friends that I had on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what happened. I guess that's my nice way of saying it without starting a inflaming an already inflamed subject again. I don't want to. We're not here to dig up old dirt.
Yeah. But it is in the past, and it should be noted that Armake did apologize for what he said.
Yes.
About Irate Gamer, and at the time I was a big fan of Armake 21. He's the one that inspired me to do reviews on YouTube, despite the fact that our review styles are different, much different.
Yes. Complete opposite.
Yeah. But anyway, and when I heard that rant, I was like, even though some of this stuff, I didn't know for sure. I was taking it with a grain of salt. But even though this stuff with the Irate Gamer may be true or not, he said some real cold-blooded things. I was like, wow. And I didn't really think it could be taken down for that reason. But if you have connections with YouTube, or especially if you're a partner, and someone who's not a partner like Armate 21 said some nasty, cold-blooded things like that, yeah, I'm not surprised the video would be taken down. And but anyway, there's a lot of videos on YouTube that have a lot of content that is real offensive and is still around for a long time. So YouTube allows a lot of leeway. YouTube is not as bad as a lot of people say it is or make it out to be. Now, there was see, we should have tested the show before we released it, because I can't remember what we talked about in part one.
Yeah, but it's the ST2K show, right?
It's like, part 4 or 5 now. I lost track. Anyway, we were talking about, what was it?
We had just started on YouTube, like right at the end of the first video.
Yeah.
Right at the end of part 1, so, we had just like started out. So I don't know. It's not going to be chronologically correct. We're going to be chronologically confused, like the angry Nintendo nerd.
Yeah, and people are still waiting for our David Carradine discussion, the new shocking developments, which is probably old news now by the time this video's up. But we'll throw in our 2 cents in whatever we freaking get to it.
I don't think we said enough good things about YouTube. We're close. If I could add something real quick, definitely about YouTube. It's a free service.
Yeah.
We're basically just free to put up our videos about gaming. It seems like a lot of these bad things that are going on are going on in just our little corner of the gaming community.
Right. There was a viral
stuff.
Yeah. There was a viral video from the Real Weekly News talking about the changes that were going to happen and all that stuff, and how the major partners and the major corporations are going to take over, and it's going to be called quote-unquote Hulu Tube. And, how the little guy... What was that?
I said it never happened.
Yeah?
Talking about,
Well, I took that with a grain of salt. The Real Weekly News' video and Blunty's video. I didn't agree with Blunty calling everybody idiots, but he did have some good points. And I don't know, it's stuff like that you got to take with a grain of salt. And I said in my YouTube in its upcoming changes video, like, hey, you know what? Everybody's just making a big deal about this. Everybody calm down. You know, it's not the end of the world. This stuff might not even happen, or if it does, it might not be as bad as it seems. But YouTube, I think they put up with a lot of crap from a lot of users as far as maybe hate mail or the offensive content in the videos. And, I mean, give YouTube some credit. I mean, it's free service. We ought to be thankful that we have this. It's funny that the people, and I was one of these people, as far as MSN was concerned, a lot of people hate YouTube, but at the same time they love it. So they talk bad about it all the time, and yet they keep using it. So it's kind of like a lot of people come off as hypocrites when they talk bad about YouTube and how they're going to leave YouTube and then they don't. And I'm not going to say any names, but I know of one YouTuber who's kind of big on YouTube. He said a while back he was going to stop using YouTube, and he's still on YouTube making videos and stuff. Now,
yes.
Master Hand so far has stayed true to his word. He's done with YouTube as far as uploading reviews of video games, and he does his thing on Blip now. So give him credit for staying true to his word. But if people go back on it and start uploading regular video game reviews again, he's going to come off as a hypocrite. And a lot of people on YouTube come off that way when they keep running their mouth about YouTube, how they're going to leave it and all that stuff, but yet still use it and never leave. And I made a video response to Magus's video talking about how that's stupid how people are saying that because they're insulting their fans when they do that, and you know how they don't have enough comments, enough friends, enough subscribers, and they complain about that. And there's one YouTuber who me and you know who he is. I'm not going to say his name, but he's someone that's he seems real emo and complains about himself and always makes new accounts and talk about, well, my reviews are not good, or I got to deal with this copyright stuff, and I just can't take criticism. He'll send people videos and saying, check them out, but it might be wasting your time. Deleting this video is recommended. Well, hello, if deleting the video is recommended, what the heck did you send it out in the first place? You know, but
yeah.
But anyway.
Definitely, if I can touch on it real quick, definitely, it's someone out there that is. It seems like it's a desperate plea for attention. Like through different things, just trying to start up a new channel or make this video, and you know, like you said, it just why? What's the point? What's the point of doing all that?
Right.
What's the point?
And Spunkies did a rant, not a rant, but something about some YouTuber named Cloud something who recently got suspended or something. And he was talking about how that person was real emo. I don't know that person that well. I did watch his rant about Armake one day, and I think he's Armake's friend, if I'm not sure. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not sure. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. I thought they might have been friends or something. I don't know. I just know that he was somebody. I'm not really familiar with him on YouTube. I didn't watch too many of his videos, but he had a channel called Natural Born Gamers, and from what I understand, it's been suspended. And Spunkies was saying this guy was he's being trolled because he was too emo, and when people wouldn't donate money to his PayPal account, he would complain a lot and everything. And you know, don't be so emo on YouTube, you know. And I don't know the guy Cloud personally or on YouTube. I'm just going by what Spunkies was saying. If what he's saying is true, you know, the emo stuff has got to stop. And there's one YouTuber one day when Nicotine Alien got suspended back in December, I think it was. And I don't want to mention his name. The reason why I'm mentioning Cloud's name is because I think it's pretty much public and everybody in the gaming community already knows about it. And but this one other YouTuber, he said the day that Nicotine Alien got suspended, aka Armate 21, for those of you who don't know that, he said he posted a real emo video that was disturbing to listen to. He was like, I'm gonna, you know, call in sick at work today and eat junk food all day. I can't believe this person got suspended. This is not right. I'm like, seriously, if the internet's going to impact your life like that. You're taking the internet way too seriously, and I can understand you getting bummed out of your favorite subscription on YouTube being suspended, or your favorite YouTuber being suspended. But don't be posting emo videos like that really kind of gets on people's nerves, and it's like kind of disturbing and annoying to listen to. And after a while, you just get tired of it and probably lose subscribers after a while if you keep on doing that. And if you're going to call in sick at work, because, like, you know, let's say, what's one subscriber, if Retro Gamer 3, who I'm, or Strictly Sega, or Spunky's, one of my favorite subscriptions, gets suspended, I may do a rant about it or a video response about it, but I'm not going to sound emo and totally emo to where I'm going to say I want to actually call in sick tomorrow, and because I don't feel like working, because